And coming to you from the Mike Eisenstadt Memorial Studio, it's the WMNF Live Music Showcase. I'm Ed Lehman. I'll be your host for the next hour. And in the studio, we have a terrific band. You're going to really love these guys. This is Leon Majcen and his band. Why don't you start us off with some music?
This song's called Numb. I hope you guys dig it. Too tired to feel the pain that I've been living in. A rugged sense I'm drifting from. I dread the day that I wake up and start to feel the things I feel, yeah. 'Cause the things I feel are the things I fear, and I'd rather be numb, yeah. Like I said, without a doubt, I'd rather be numb, yeah. 'Cause there ain't no other options I feel that bring me no harm. And I know you know the pain I'm in. The only tears that I've ever cried are the tears that come from you. The only line that I've ever said is when I said I don't love you. The only pain that I've ever felt is the heartbreak you gave to me. But I don't ever wanna let you go, 'cause without you, you know that I'd rather be numb. Like I said, without a doubt, I'd rather be numb. There ain't no other options I feel that bring me no harm. And I know you know the pain I'm in. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be lost, I don't wanna be alone. I want my life back, I wanna get along with the ones I know. The world's out to get me, and I'm just part of a joke, and the joke's on me. Yeah, I'm feeling lost, and I'd rather be numb. Like I said, without a doubt, I'd rather be numb. 'Cause there ain't no other options I feel that bring me no harm. And I know you know the pain I'm in. But I'd rather be numb. Like I said, without a doubt, I'd rather be numb. 'Cause there ain't no other options I feel that bring me no harm. And I know you know the pain I'm in.
Oh, that's sounding terrific, guys.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Wow.
that.
Leon Majcen and his crew. You're in town for Wakefest,
Wakefest
and you're performing tomorrow night
at the Attic at
The
Rock
Attic?
Brothers.
at what was it, 5:30?
5:15.
5:15. Okay, I was close. I was close.
Very close.
But Leon, you're originally from this area. Actually, you were born in Prague,
Yes.
and your family moved here to the States when you were about 2 years old, and you grew up in Clearwater.
Clearwater, Florida.
All right, so hometown boy,
Hometown.
doing well. You've got 3 albums under your belt now. Numb was from one of your most recent ones.
Numb was released back in August, and then I had the Love and Misery EP before that,
Okay.
and then I had like a single out, Love and Misery.
Oh,
the
excellent.
single.
Oh, great, great. So, who are you looking forward to seeing here at Wigfest? Because there's a lot of great acts.
Wigfest. There's so many good acts at Wigfest. I guess I've been listening to Tyler Childers and Trampled by Turtles for a while, and I'm just super excited for the whole thing. Words can't describe it.
It's great, and it fits really well with the music that you do. You'd probably describe your sound as kind of a folk Americana, that kind of genre, and that's a big umbrella.
Oh, yeah,
We all know that, but y'all's sound is really great. So go ahead, let's hear another tune.
We're gonna play Love and Misery for you guys. We hope you guys dig it. If I was a sailor, traveling out to sea, would you sail the world with me, or would my heart be the hold to your key? If time was an angel from above, the happiest people on this earth will be the two that were always in love. Love is what all the people need. A world where love is a world that grows and succeeds indeed. We're all just brothers and sisters and family. People sing sad songs from all that heartbreak and misery. Light was an object that exists. Wasn't all these other bad things, wouldn't be the reason why the people get pissed. If perfection was common, a thing you saw every day, yeah, wouldn't be a thing to see other than the fairy tale that you read. Love is what all the people need. A world where love is a world that grows and succeeds indeed. We're all just brothers and sisters and family. People sing sad songs from all that heartbreak and misery. Take it away, Taylor.
Oh, excellent tune.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Leon Majcen here in the WMNF live music studio and giving us some wonderful music.
It's good to be here. Thanks for having us.
And we're delighted you're here. You know, I noticed that some of your musical influences, you cite Bob Dylan and
Dylan.
Tom Waits, Johnny Cash.
Townes Van Zandt.
And Townes Van. I was going to ask you about that too, if he was on your list. And it really fascinates me that younger musicians such as yourself cue in to these artists that, frankly, I think of as artists of my generation, but yet you're discovering them and they're influencing your music and
I think
building
all those,
on them.
I mean, I think all those guys are, they're evergreen. I think music back then was something else.
Evergreen is a great word. I like that word.
I love that word.
All right. Well, you're playing again for Wigfest, so you'll be playing tomorrow at 5:15 at the Attic. And a quick shout out to our technical group here this afternoon on soundboard, making us all sound really good is Bill Dudley, our usual host, and Joe Remo making the sound work just artfully. And on video, we've got Richard Stone is doing the video editing and directing today. Tom and Marcy Connors on camera, along with Jane Goldie, and special lighting work from Marcy this afternoon. She did really good. She's wondering why I'm saying that, but she did. But also, we've just come off of our fund drive. We had a week fundraiser here at WMNF, and if you haven't had a chance to make your donation, hit us up on the tip jar. We could use a little bit extra help, particularly on this show, making our goal. So please do that. Go to WMNF.org. And you can even call us here at the station, 813-238-8001, if you want to talk to a live human being, because we've got those here, which is
I love
cool.
human beings.
And hey, this is the live music showcase. So let's hear another tune.
I got to get my harmonica for this one. 1 second.
Kind of channeling Bob Dylan here with the harmonica. Leon Majcen Group right here in the live music studio.
All right, this is a song from the album. It's called All Alone. It's time to turn the page. I left my pity home, and I didn't think to turn back ever since. I used to count my blessings, now I count my sins. But that was when I was so blinded by my heart, and I couldn't see all the trouble there could be. I'd become the fool I hate, but now I'm learning to be free. And all it took was time, and not a penny or a dime. Through it all I found that love is just a feeling. But I'm careful about my love, be careful about your trust. And you say the world distracts me, but we're all in the backseat, and all alone, and all alone, all alone, and all alone, Yeah, you looked around to tell me what you didn't see, and I was nowhere to be found. And I was looking for a path to take to try and break this frown. Shake the love I hold that keeps me down, yeah. And I never would have guessed it early on. Didn't think that girl could ever do me wrong. I thought I'd be my own worst enemy, and drank too much of that Hennessy, and smoked with clouds of feeling lost. But I'm careful about my love, be careful about your trust. And you say the world distracts me, but we're all in the backseat, and all alone, and all alone.
Ah, excellent song. You know, and I can hear the influences of the people that you referred to, you know, Bob Dylan and Townes Van Zandt, and uh, the influence is definitely there, and you can hear it, and the appreciation that you have for those artists is just amazing, and
Thank
it
you.
comes through,
Appreciate that.
and it really does. So, Leon, why don't you introduce your bandmates here? And
So we got Taylor Raynor on the violin, and Liam Bauman on the bass. These guys are both releasing music. His album's coming in May.
Yeah.
May. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And we got Pat Hernly on the drums, and I'm just super thankful to be here with these guys today. They're an amazing group of guys.
excellent. So, I'll tell you what, Taylor, why don't you tell us how you guys got together?
Sure.
We
you
got
go.
time for a little storytelling here. Let's
All right.
explore that for a moment.
Well, so yeah, I think I met Leon at a house show, and I've been running this concert series called So Far Sounds, and so I invited him out to play one of our like we do like secret shows. So he came out and played one of those, and kind of just hit it off. And I told him I played violin, and he said, "Well, hop on and play with me, and we can sort of." He had a little bit of a band going, but it's changed a little bit since then. So he had me jump on with him, and we've been friends ever since.
Oh, excellent! You guys sound great together. So, what is the secret thing? Is it like a secret handshake or something?
It's like yeah, the So Far Sounds. It stands for Songs from a Room. It's like
Okay.
I think influence from that Leonard Cohen Songs
Oh,
from a
okay. There you go.
Room. But it's just like shows in different areas of town, about once or twice a month. It's actually an international like music community. Started in London, I believe. Now there's like over 400 cities that do it. So I just do the So Far Tampa.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So it's really fun. I think we had Liam play one, and so we all play music and just play in each other's bands basically. It's a pretty good deal.
We just
Great.
swap.
Three for the price of one.
It's like musical chairs.
All right. And Liam, how did you hook up with?
I actually
Leon?
met him like years ago, probably like 7 years ago. We used to go to the same open mic, and we were like 12 years old, and Leon was super good, and I was super bad, and I hated him for like 5 years.
We were super awkward with each other for like the
Super
longest
awkward.
time.
And then it was like years later, I was working at this coffee shop, and he came in and just asked me if I could fill in on bass for him one day, and kind of just went from there.
Excellent. All right. And we've got our drummer in the back who I can't really see from here. Okay, is he able to talk to us?
Yeah. Hi. How
There
are
you are. Yeah, Pat, you're there. And how did you hook up here with Leon?
For me, the connection came through St. Petersburg College. I teach in the music industry recording arts program, the MIRA program at St. P College. And I met Leon through one of the students from my program. So that connection came a couple of months ago, and Wigfest is actually going to be the first live performance other than today.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
Well, and I would have assumed that you've been playing with these guys for years. The way you guys
Oh,
are
thank
sounding,
you.
it's great.
It's a good
Okay.
vibe. They're good, great guys.
All right. Well, we got a great band. Let's hear another tune then.
Thank you. The song's called Trace of Red. So babe, tell me, I ain't the question, but time keeps running out of time. So baby, kill me if you don't get me, 'cause I'd be lying if I said I get myself. So you go out and smoke your cigarettes, I'm just over here catching silhouettes, feeling inside when I look you in the eyes, and I won't see a single trace of red, a single trace of red. Oh, well, I worry that I'm crazy. Do I really see the world as it is? I'm always doing and never thinking, 'cause when I think, yeah, I don't seem to do. So you go out and smoke your cigarettes, I'm just trying to hide the whiskey in my breath. Time ticks by as I look you in the eyes, and I won't see a single trace of red, a single trace of red. Why don't you ask me how I'm doing? 'Cause if you did, you know I'm doing fine. So lose your conscience, don't feel guilty, yeah, 'cause I don't wish the guilt on anyone. So take your time as the bottle starts to dry, you'll be waiting for the sun to start to shine. Love goes by as I look you in the eyes, and I won't see a single trace of red, a single trace of red. Hit it. So you go out and smoke your cigarettes, I'm just trying to hide the whiskey in my breath. Time ticks by as I look you in the eyes, and I won't see a single trace of red, a single trace of red, a single trace of red, yeah, yeah, a single trace of red.
Great tune. I almost had to start dancing on that one at the
Thank you.
studio,
Appreciate
which would have been scary. You wouldn't want to have seen that. We're streaming live on Facebook, so I don't want to damage
Hi,
any.
Facebook. Hi, Mom and Dad.
And this entire show will be uploaded to YouTube later tonight. So if you tuning in just now and you've missed the first part, I highly encourage you to go on YouTube tonight and listen to and watch. You can listen and watch, which is kind of cool. We're not in 3D yet, but we're thinking about that. But you can see the entire show posted on YouTube later tonight. And if you're enjoying what you're hearing and seeing, if you're watching on Facebook, be sure to hit us on the tip jar and keep this live music happening here on WMNF. A treasure for the community having this kind of show happening on a weekly basis. And we love bringing folks in like Leon Majcen and his band, and so many others who come through here on a weekly basis. It's just a joy to behold. So, Leon, I was going to ask you, your parents were Bosnian immigrants, and
Bosnian, yeah.
you moved here when you were only 2 years old. Did your heritage inform your songwriting in any way?
Definitely. I grew up listening to like a lot of Bosnian music. I remember hating it as a kid, but then I don't know, it kind of grew on me. And Trace of Red and another song, I Don't Know, that are both on the album. They were very, very much inspired by the whole kind of gypsy jazz kind of thing that goes on in the Balkans.
And that last song had that flavor in it as well. And you trace that, that's definitely part of your Bosnian heritage. Interesting, I didn't realize that they had, that would come out as that kind of gypsy jazz sort of feel. But it sounds really good.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. So, you have another tune for us.
Down the Drain. This is not a love song. It's a post-love song. They say that happiness is bliss, but I've been cursing it away. And love is just a chemical that's running through my brain. But I had no idea with all the things I knew before. Your words, they give me peace. Your love, it turns shit to gold. It could settle any conflict, it could settle any war. What a shame it is we ain't talking. But where are the promises we made? It seems you've thrown them down the drain. Where is the love we once knew? I guess you threw that away too. I could blow out all the candles on a stormy night and drink up all the whiskey with girls not on my mind. But at the end of it, I'm still all alone. I spend my days in my bed, in the evenings, in the days I'm trying to find a dose of courage. It's no wonder that we're dead. What a shame it is. I'm just a mess, not worth cleaning. But where are the promises we made? Ooh. It seems you've thrown them down the drain. Where is the love we once knew? Ooh. guess you threw that away too. Where are the promises we made? It seems you've thrown them down the drain. Where is the love we once knew? I guess you threw that away too.
And coming to you live in the live music showcase, Leon Majcen and his band group. Which do you prefer?
Either one works.
The guys are
The
which.
guys, boys.
And you know that last song, I was thinking, gee, you know, Hank Williams would have probably loved to sing that song.
I love Hank
because that was
Williams,
a
yeah.
great song, and yeah, that would have fit in his repertoire. I think I could see him singing it in the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh man, thank
So
you.
you're playing in Wigfest this weekend. Trampled by Turtles are playing there, as well as a whole bunch of other great folks, and a lot of great Americana artists are happening along with y'all. And you're also playing a festival in May in North Carolina.
The North Carolina Brewers and Music Festival. That's gonna be in Huntersville, and yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
So from one festival to another. So
To another.
you're keeping yourself busy on the festival circuit.
Very much so.
That sounds great. All right. So as we mentioned, we're streaming live on Facebook, and you'll be able to see this entire show tonight on YouTube. And if you, as I said before, if you missed the earlier portions of the show, catch it on YouTube tonight. It'll be worth your while. So you got another tune for us.
This one's called Brevity, and I wrote it back in probably freshman year of high school, I think. And it was on the Love and Misery EP, and I hope you guys dig it. Yeah, it's beautiful, oh, I want it come to me. Clarity, yeah, it's true, but it won't seem to let me see. Clarity, it comes and goes, but it just tends to shine. I'm a good guy, but I just say things that I don't mean. Got a good heart, got some bad words, got a conscience. And a man, well, and I've done wrong. Got some bad news, look, it's all gone. Brevity is beautiful. seems to be the only one that's close to me. Purity is something I've never seen real fit for me. If only I thought of a better picture, it'd be you. 'Cause me and you are meant to be together. And I meant well and I done good. Now you're all mine and it's understood. Unity is beautiful.
Coming to you live, the live music showcase here on WMNF, Leon Majcen and his band sounding great this afternoon. Hope you all are enjoying it. And another shout out to our crew, our volunteer crew making things happen. Bill Dudley on the soundboard, along with some help from Joe Remo this afternoon. On cameras, we've got Tom and Marcy Connors, Jane Goldie, and Dr. Richard Stone providing direction and doing the video work for tonight. And yes, I'm Ed Lehman. That's who I am, doing standing in front of the camera and just enjoying the heck out of our group this afternoon.
We're enjoying being here. Thank you.
And you started playing guitar when you were like only 9 years old.
9 years old.
And I have to ask you the obligatory question about your songwriting process. You know, when you sit down to write a song, what comes first, your lyrics or your music, or how does that work for you?
A lot of times I feel like it happens kind of on accident. I feel like that's like the way kind of it happens for a lot of people, actually. I don't know, like you'll sit down, you'll have like a good night with your friends, and then you'll come home and you're like, I can't really sleep now, like it was a good night. What do I do now? So, you start jamming a little bit, and then, something kind of sparks, and you just kind of go with it, and it takes you somewhere.
Exactly. All right. So it can be either the words or it can be the music or just that combination of both that magically somehow come together. That's great. But you've been playing since you were 9, and you sound wonderful.
Thank you.
I can tell that your styling on guitar is just sounding fantastic.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All righty. So you're playing again tonight. You're playing at the Wigfest.
At the Attic at 5:15.
Tomorrow night at 5:15. All right, so how about another tune for us?
Another tune. I got to get my harmonica for this one. The awkward silence.
Ah, yes. It's the Bob Dylan moment. That's what we're going to call
Bob
this.
Dylan
The
moment.
Bob Dylan
I like
moment.
that. That's a
We got to
good
get the harmonica placed and properly positioned so that Leon can both play harmonica and guitar at the same time. It's almost like a one-man band. But,
So versatile.
oh, yes, yes. Coming to you live from the Live Music Studio, this is Leon Majcen and his band. And don't forget that we've just finished our fund drive here at WMNF, and if for whatever reason you didn't have a chance to donate during the fund drive, we still are a little shy of making our goal. So please do step in, and you can do it online at WMNF.org. Hit the tip jar, put a couple of coins in there for us, and keep this wonderful resource happening here on 88.5.
The song's called Heartbreak Blues, and it's off the album. think about you all the time, and I think about you day and night, 'cause I know that, girl, you are my. And I want you to know that I'm yours, and I'll even do all your chores. I'll do it a big smile on my face, yeah. And you are the one that I love, you are the one that I trust. Sometimes my tears hit the ground 'cause of you, yeah. And you are the one that I love, you are the one that I trust. But lately my tears been flying hard 'cause of you, yeah. It's 3 a.m. and I'm still awake. You took my heart, you took my soul, girl. What else you gon' take? You played with my feelings, you stepped on my heart. You took all them good things that I had inside. Now I'm asking you why, girl, why? You are the one that I love, you are the one that I trust. Sometimes my tears to the ground 'cause of you. And you are the one that I love, you are the one that I trust. But lately my tears been flying hard 'cause of you. And you are the one that I love, you are the one that I trust. Sometimes my tears to the ground 'cause of you, yeah. And you are the one that I love, you are the one that I trust. But lately my tears been flying hard 'cause of you, yeah.
The Heartbreak Blues from Leon Majcen. And the only thing that'll be heartbreaking is when you guys stop, because you're sounding really good this afternoon. Live music showcase here on 88.5 WMNF. And you can catch us streaming live on Facebook, see and hear simultaneously. It's like, just don't chew bubblegum at the same time. You might get confused. And we don't want that. We just want you to enjoy the music. And Leon, you started off, you were playing at coffee houses and open mics and that kind of thing. And you've kind of progressed. I see you've actually opened for Amy Helm.
Amy Helms, yeah.
With the and also the Striking Matches. Amy, now, Amy, did you get to hang out with her at all? Or?
Oh, actually, that was right before we did like a mini tour last summer. And she gave me a couple of pointers, like,
nice.
what kind of hotels to stay at, and tricks to like make more stuff fit in the van and that kind of thing. But she was super awesome, and I really enjoyed her set. And I was just, honestly, it was crazy to think that like Leon Helm's daughter. Oh my God, that's crazy. Like, but that was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, great. So we kind of mentioned you might have a secret song to pull out.
Secret song.
Yeah, that you might want to do aside from what's on your set list.
This one is not on the album. This one has not been released yet.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
And it's called Bars, Beds, and Cards. I'm still working on the name, but I think that's the name as of right now. It might be different in the future, though. Well, there's too many people in this town. There's not enough space to go around. I've been working, I've been singing, I've been thinking. Well, I think I just seen Jesus Christ. He's hiding in between the neon lights, in the barrooms, in the bedrooms, in the card rooms. So I'll do my best to try and say my goodbye. Time will tell if I make it. I'll be on the road the rest of my life. Someone told me that this place would be so cold. All the stories that were gold have all been told in the barrooms, in the bedrooms, in the card rooms. There's a world out there that's waiting to be seen. I wanna drive out to the sea, through the desert, up the mountains, down the highway. So I'll do my best to try and say my goodbye. Time will tell if I make it. I'll be on the road the rest of my life. I've been singing, and I've been thinking, and I've been working, and I've been drinking, and I've been singing, and I've been thinking, and I've been working, and I've been drinking, and I've been singing, and I've been thinking, I've been working, I've been drinking, and I've been singing, and I've been drinking, I've been working. So I'll do my best to try and say my goodbye. Time will tell if I make it. I'll be on the road the rest of my life. Be on the road the rest of my life.
Great tune, great tune.
Thank you.
So, and that is yet to be released. That's coming up on a new album, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yes.
And when do you plan to put out your next album?
I was thinking spring, not this spring, but next spring. And then I wanted to do a tour right after that in the summer.
Excellent.
But those are long plans, long ahead plans. Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
Right now, you're focused on what's in front of you, which is tomorrow night as
Tomorrow
part of
night.
Wigfest, 5:15 at the Addict in Ybor City, and a lot of great things happening at Wigfest this coming weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all are definitely one of the good things that are happening. Leon Majcen and his band, we thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you guys.
Providing
It's
us
been
with
awesome.
some great music this afternoon. And you also mentioned you have a show coming up in North Carolina. Why don't you quickly tell us about that as well?
That's going to be May 10th, and that's in Huntersville, North Carolina. It's the North Carolina Brewers and Music Festival, And I'm just super thankful to be playing it. That's going to be awesome. And then right after that, we get to go on tour, so that's going to be fun.
Great. So we've got about 4 more minutes to go here on the show, and we'd like you to finish us up with one more tune, if you would, please.
You guys want to do Black Crow? Sure. Black Crow. All right, this song goes out to Black Crow Coffee in St. Petersburg. We actually wrote this song at Black Crow. Me and Liam, he was closing up, and I walked in and I was like, hey, like that's a cool piano. So I was playing on the piano in there, and we literally just wrote the song there and then, and here it is. I stood in the doorway, smoking outside, closing up shop at the Crow. Johnny Cash records played on the scene. I feel nothing that I've felt before. And I know I'm moving on from a place that I've been for too long. Taking 2 years to say my goodbye, 'cause time has a way of letting go. Wiping the tables could give me a thought and make me see the world for what it is. They're taking the edge off and chasing for love is a combo that won't get you far. It took one crazy night of looking death in the eye to see there was flaw in my ways. I thought I was over, keeping close to the sky, but it looks as if I'm out in space.
3 p.m.
Well, Leon, we got 1 more minute to go. Would you like to squeeze in one more tune real quickly for us? Leon Majcen here on the Live Music Showcase.
We can, we're gonna do one more. This one's called I Don't Know. I was walking down a long and lonesome road, turning tables as clouds stick to my soul, and asking questions about the times we used to laugh, and empty bottles fill the streets and there's a cab. See, I said, oh, I don't know where I wanna go. I'm feeling lost, but I'm at home. Said, oh, I don't know where I wanna go. I'm feeling lost, but I'm at home. Another message that forgot which way to go. There's no telling what the others seem to know. A poet's mind is not the future to his past, and all the good times seem to pass and never last. See, I said, oh, I don't know where I wanna go. I'm feeling lost, but I'm at home. Said, oh, I don't know where I wanna go. I'm feeling lost, lost, put 'em at home. Take it away, bro. Patience fades when time is brought into the mix. Life's too beautiful, I feel like there's a twist. When people scar and turn around about the west, to lose their mind and get the pennies in a twist. Yeah, I said, oh, I don't know where I wanna go. I'm feeling lost, put 'em at home. Said, oh, I don't know where I wanna go. I'm feeling lost, put 'em at home.